September 21, 1921. Oppau, Germany. A thunderous explosion ripped through the BASF chemical plant, flattening the town and killing more than 500 people. The blast was so powerful it was heard over 300 kilometers away. This is the story of the Oppau Explosion, a tragedy born for routine work, misunderstood chemistry, and the absence of safety knowledge that changed industrial history forever. The BASF plant in Oppau produced ammonium sulfate and ammonium nitrate, fertilizers vital for post-war agriculture. Workers stored the mixture in massive silos where it hardened into solid blocks. To break it apart, they used small dynamite charges, a practice done safely thousands of times before. But on that morning, the mixture's composition had changed. The fertilizer was more sensitive, and the routine blast triggered catastrophe. But on that morning, the mixture's composition had changed. The fertilizer was more sensitive, and the routine blast triggered catastrophe. At 7:32 a.m., two workers set off a charge to loosen the hardened fertilizer. In an instant, 4,500 tons of ammonium nitrate detonated. The explosion created a crater 20 meters deep and 90 meters wide. Half the town of Oppau was destroyed. Buildings collapsed, trains derailed, and debris rained down for kilometers. The shockwave shattered windows in Mannheim, 25 kilometers away. It was one of the largest non-nuclear explosions in history. More than 500 people died, and over 2,000 were injured. Entire families vanished. Rescue workers searched through rubble for days. Survivors described the sky turning white, then silence, followed by chaos. The tragedy devastated the local community and marked one of the darkest days in industrial Europe. It revealed how routine practices can become deadly when chemistry is misunderstood. Investigators found that the fertilizer mixture had shifted to a dangerous ratio of ammonium nitrate to sulfate, making it explosive under pressure. Workers were unaware of the change. There were no chemical stability tests, no hazard communication, and no risk analysis. The explosion was not sabotage, it was ignorance. The event exposed the need for scientific understanding in industrial operations. The Oppau disaster led to global reforms in chemical storage and handling. It inspired stricter controls on ammonium nitrate, mandatory testing, and the development of process safety engineering. The key lesson: never assume safety from habit. Every material, every process must be verified scientifically before action. The Oppau explosion reminds us that safety begins with knowledge. One spark, one misunderstanding, and half a town vanished. Remember Oppau, because science and safety must always go hand in hand.